They said the city would rise again after the borders opened, after the lights came back on. But I walk these streets and all I see are towers with no soul. Empty towers in the sky but nobody home. They're selling dreams made of concrete and loans. Recovery on the news every night, but the streets still broke under neon lights. Empty towers in the sky, tell me who they for. Keys in my hand but I can't afford more. They say the market's alive, I don't feel the tone. It's a sold out lie in a city of stone. Yeah. They said the borders open, money gonna rain, but the prices still climb like they feel no pain. Posters say luxury, windows say alone. Ghosts in the hallways, marble like a throne. Banks smiling while we counting cents. Contracts got chains, call it monthly rent. Billboards screaming now is the time, but my paycheck whisper you out your mind. Developers talking like profits of gold, but the unit's still cold, still never been sold. They sell hope in square meters and fear in the price, while the people just drowning in a lifetime. Sliders in the sky but nobody home. Yeah, they selling dreams made of concrete and loans. Yo, recovery on the news every night, but the streets still broke under neon lights. Empty towers in the sky, tell me who they for. Keys in my hand but I can't afford more. They say the market's alive, I don't feel the tone. It's a sold out lie in a city of stone. Yeah, they toast to recovery in crystal rooms, while the city's still coughing in economic fumes. They call it growth but I call it fake, when survival the only deal we can make. They say bye now before it's too late, but it was too late when you raised the gate. Inflation creeping like a shadow in my chest, while the rich flip buildings like a game of chess. I see condos shining like a magazine, but no real life in between those screens. $1 million view, but the fridge still bare. What's the skyline worth when no one lives there? They promised the future made of glass and gold, but the truth feel heavy when the story's sold. If this is recovery, why we still alone in a city full of houses but no real homes? Yeah, every ad say happiness inside, but I read the fine print, it say sacrifice. 30 years change just to breathe in a room with a balcony view of financial doom. They call it success, I call it a trap, when your whole life's tied to a single contract. They celebrating numbers that don't reflect the tears in the crowd that they never detect. They paint the skyline like a miracle sign, but miracles don't come with a 9% line. They build the future on broken backs and wonder why the people never come back. Empty towers in the sky but nobody home. Yeah, they selling dreams made of concrete and loans. Recovery on the news every night, but the streets still broke under neon lights. Empty towers in the sky, tell me who they for. Keys in my hand but I can't afford more. You say the market's alive, I don't feel the tone. It's a sold out lie in a city of stone. Say the future's bright, but I can see it through the bills tonight. Credit on my back, stress in my head, living off tomorrow just to eat today's bread, yeah. Mama counting coins on the kitchen floor, phone keep ringing like we owe the world more. Minimum wage, but the prices skyrocket. Dreams in my pocket, but they feel like a mockery. TV talking about economic growth, but my bank account still losing hope. Politicians smiling, suits so clean, while my rent eats half of my paycheck. Dreams and swipe the card, pray it goes through. Living life on IOU, they say be patient, change is near, but my due date screaming in my ear. We living on debt. Borrow tomorrow, nothing left. Smile for the cameras, hide the stress. Bills don't sleep, no time to rest. We living on debt. Promise so loud, but the wallet's dead. They say trust us, we'll fix it soon. But my rent don't wait for the moon, yeah. Student loan still chasing my name, yeah. Graduated straight into financial change. Work all day, still can't survive. How you call this a normal life? Government talking about digital gold, but my fridge still empty and my gas running low. New policies, new fancy lines, but the interest still eating my time. They say just hustle, just grind, but how you climb when the ladder's on fire? We drowning slow, but we still gotta smile. Posting fake joy on a broke timeline. We living on debt. About tomorrow, nothing left. Smile for the cameras, hide the stress. Bills don't sleep, no time to rest. We living on debt. Promise so loud, but the wallet's dead. They say trust us, we'll fix it soon. But my rent don't wait for the moon, yeah. New government, new hope on TV, yeah. But my landlord's still knocking on me. They promise change in 100 days, but my interest growing every single day. They say relief is on the way, but the bank still calling twice a day. I don't need speeches, I need a plan. Not another hashtag trend. We don't want drama, we want a chance. Break these chains, let us stand. Fix the system, don't fake the show. We tired of living on what we owe. If money is power, then who got the key? Why the rich sleep while we can't breathe? We don't need lies, we need release from the cycle that never sleeps. Waiting on debt. Borrow tomorrow, nothing left. Open my heart, pain in my chest. Bills don't sleep, no time to rest. We living on debt. But we still dreaming, we ain't dead. One day we rise, we won't forget who left us drowning in this mess. Yeah. New day, same fight. Still dreaming even in debt tonight. We don't want pity, we want respect. Fix the future, not just collect. Yeah. Create a 6-minute international hip-hop song with a smooth, groovy, mid-tempo beat. Vocal style inspired by Eminem. Crisis, the main economic problem the new government must urgently solve. Serious.
Yeah, they say planet grow it, wait your turn. But the place keep falling, now the field still burn. Rubber trees crying in the pouring rain. Palm oil hands, but we feel the pain. Sunrise hustle, sunset broke, selling sweat just to buy some hope. Market says sorry, not our fault, but my kids still eating instant salt. Track the silent, that's so loud. Politicians talking, farmers bow. We grow the gold, they take the crown. We raise the world, they let us drown. They say be patient, things will change. But patience don't fill the plate with grains. We rubber tears fall on the ground. Palm oil dreams going down and down. We grow the food but can't survive. Is this the price of being alive? Hands in dirt, heart in pain. Still they call this economic gain. We feed the world, we still cry. Welcome to the farmer's life. Yeah. Rice too cheap, corn too low. Fruits on trucks, but the money slow. Middlemen driving brand new rides while we just praying for better times. City lights, talking big, never touch the farming rig. They say market must decide, but the market never stood by my side. We protest in the burning sun while they hide in the aircon run. Microphones but no reply. They tweet support, then pass us by. They say be strong, don't complain, but strong still feels the hunger pain. Rubber tears fall on the ground. Palm oil dreams going down and down. We grow the food but can't survive. Is this the price of being alive? Hands in dirt, heart in pain. Still they call this economic gain. We feed the world, we still cry. Welcome to the farmer's life. From the root to the sky, we keep the nation alive. But when the numbers fall, they let us fall too, no lie. Yeah, yeah. Kids, they ain't daddy, why you sad? I said it so you don't pay so bad. Feel stack higher than the crops, dreams feel heavy, hope still drives. We ain't lazy, we ain't slow, we just tired of being low. They call it global price, but global don't see my sacrifice from the soul. From rubber trees, from rubber trees to golden clay, we still standing in the rain. On to the farmer's life. This ain't just the price of human life. This ain't just a farmer's fight. It's the price of human life. Create a 6-minute international hip-hop song with a smooth, chill groove and deep emotional rap. The beat is boom bap with modern bass, piano, and atmospheric pads. Tempo around 90 BPM, dark but catchy vibe. Vocal style inspired by Eminem. Clear, emotional, sarcastic, fast story, selling flow. Clean, farmers protesting the falling prices of rubber, palm oil, and agricultural crops. Lyrics are sarcastic, socially critical, emotional, and catchy. Hook must be memorable and repeatable. The song should feel like a protest anthem, mixed with chill hip-hop. From rubber trees, from rubber trees, from rubber trees to dawning gray. It's the price of human life. It's the price of human life. Create a 6-minute international hip-hop song with a smooth, chill groove and deep emotional rap. The beat is boom bap with modern bass, piano, and atmospheric pads. Tempo around 90 BPM, dark with catchy vibe. Vocal style inspired by Eminem. Clear, emotional, sarcastic, fast storytelling flow. Theme farmers protesting the falling prices of rubber, palm oil, and agricultural crops. Femurs are sarcastic, socially critical, emotional, and catchy. Hook must be memorable and repeatable. The song should feel like a protest anthem, mixed with chill hip-hop.
Yeah. Another new year, same empty hands. Fireworks in the sky, but I'm broke again. Yeah. Red lanterns glowing on the street tonight, but my wallet colder than a winter night. Mama said go buy some food for the shrine. I check my bank, man, it's running on zero signs. Bills stack high like the city lights. Rent overdue, still praying every night. They say hustle hard, dreams come true, but dreams don't pay when the rent is due. Grandma's picture on the wall watching me, asking where the feast, where the family peace. All I got is noodles and a borrowed plate. While the rich throw gold in the burning flame. They celebrate wealth, I celebrate break. Still surviving in the system of dead. They toast champagne, outrage, regret. Another year closer to nothing left. Empty red envelopes, nothing inside. Smiling on the outside, broken in my mind. Fireworks loud, but I'm silent inside. Wishing my ancestors could see me try. Empty red envelopes, hands in the air. Praying to the gods, but they don't seem to care. New Year, same pain, same fight. Still broke under festival lights. They say the market's up, but my fridge is down. Boss got a Benz, I got stress and a frown. News say growth, but my pockets say lies. They eat with gold, I just swallow my pride. Kids on the street selling flowers for change, while the politicians flex private planes. They promise tomorrow, but still today. Leaving empty bowls where the future should stay. Incense smoke rising like my broken dreams. Burning paper money I've never seen. They say honor the past, respect your blood, but the present drowning in unpaid love. Every firework sound like a gun in my head, reminding me of the words they said. Work hard to be a man, but I'm tired of running and sinking sand. Empty red envelopes, nothing inside. Smiling on the outside, broken in my mind. Fireworks loud, but I'm silent inside. Wishing my ancestors could see me try. Empty red envelopes, hands in the air, praying to the gods, but they don't seem to care. New Year, same pain, same fight, same fight. Still broke under festival lights. Credit card maxed, hope on delay. Dreams on hold, bills on replay. They flex online, filters on fake, while I'm counting coins just to stay awake. Economy crashing like my mental state. Rich getting richer, we waiting at gates. They say be patient, wait your turn, but patience don't stop the hunger burn. I'm not lazy, I'm just tired of climbing ladders that are wired for the ones born in golden beds, while we chase crumbs instead of bread. If the gods can hear me now, tell me what I did wrong. Why tradition feels so heavy when survival feels so long? Empty red envelopes, nothing inside. Smiling on the outside, broken in my mind. Fireworks loud, but I'm silent inside. Wishing my ancestors could see me try. Empty red envelopes, hands in the air, praying to the gods, but they don't seem to care. New Year, same pain, same fight. Still broke under festival lights. Yeah.
Maybe next year I'll be okay. Maybe next year I'll find my way. Till then I stand beneath the sky with empty hands, but still I try. Still I try. Still I try. Still I try. Still I try.
Yeah. Turn the lights on, let the truth breathe. They say numbers don't lie, but people do. Yeah.
They told me trust the system, yeah, I tried to believe, but the ink on the ballots got stains I could see. Every district whispering secrets and codes. Same story, different faces, same dirty road. Cameras blink, but they never show proof. Paper stacks higher than the truth in the booth. They counting shadows while the people stand still. Hope on pause, but the streets feel real. Grandma voted, but her name disappeared. Young blood screaming, but nobody hears. They smiling for photos, raising empty hands, while the nation's heartbeat slips through the plans. If numbers don't match and the silence is loud, tell me who you trust when the lies wear a crown. Count it again, let the truth come alive. You can't bury the voices with too many to hide. Count it again, hear the people cry. Democracy's bleeding, but it still won't die. Count it again, shadows fade in the light. We ain't leaving the fight, this is more than a lie. Count it again, till the wrong turns right. We want real, not the smoke in the eye. Suit and tie gang, talking about peace, but they feast in the dark while the people can't eat. Gold in their pockets, dirt on their shoes, preaching about freedom while they choose who choose. Every vote got a story, every hand got a scar. From the farms to the cities, from the slums to the stars. They play chess with our lives, roll dice with the law, but the crowd still roars when they try to ignore. Count it again, let the truth come alive. You can't bury the voices with too many to hide. Count it again, hear the people cry. Democracy's bleeding, but it still won't die. Count it again, shadows fade in the light. We ain't leaving the fight, this is more than a lie. Count it again, till the wrong turns right. We want real, not the smoke in the eye. Rewind the tape, I can see the disguise. Same hands on the wheel, different masks on the lies. They manipulate, dominate, orchestrate fate, while the people wait, suffocate, living too late. Paper chains, fake smiles, empty stages. History repeating every few pages. We ain't angels, but we ain't blind. You can't steal the soul of our whole damn mind, yeah. This ain't about red or blue, it's about right and wrong. Yeah. Count it again, let the truth come alive.